everybody! Today we're checking out Life University and I could not be more excited. You might know Life University as the world's largest single-campus chiropractic college, but this university has much more to uncover. World-class sports science programs, state-of-the-art nutrition facilities, and top-ranked online programs. But that's just scratching the surface. This isn't going to be your average tour video. We're going to give you an inside look at our campus and talk to the people who make up the Life University community. We want you to get a full picture of what Life U is like so that when you arrive, you know exactly where to go and who to talk to. So let's get going. The first thing you'll see during your visit to Life University is this bell tower that rises above campus. It's an iconic, beautiful structure, and you can hear it chime from anywhere on campus. The bell tower is also sacred ground to the people that call Life University home. The hallway under the structure is a memorial to the heroes of chiropractic who suffered and were even jailed for pioneering the profession. This is Life Village Retreat. It's Life University's LEED certified student housing facility for upper division students. This building features studios and 2-bedroom apartments, full kitchens, and computer labs. And because of its convenient location on campus, walking to class is a breeze. Here we are at Lyceum Park. It's one of the biggest green spaces on the Life University campus, and there's a lot to take in. You've got the reflecting pools, the Path of Heroes, which is a memorial to the legends of chiropractic, and right here in the center is the Standard Process Amphitheater, where Life U hosts all of its outdoor events and parties. So this is the Harris Center for Clinical Education. Inside this building is the Campus Center for Health and Optimum Performance, the fully computer-based Mastery Testing Center, the 23-room Chiropractic Assessment Center, and the Diagnostic Imaging and Alignment Lab. As you can probably tell, the Harris Center is where chiropractic students take the skills they've learned in the classroom and master them. Socrates Cafe is one of 2 primary dining halls on campus. Socrates is a 28,000 square foot LEED certified building with indoor and outdoor seating options. The real story though is the menu. The dining staff makes special efforts to get their ingredients from organic, locally grown sources. You'll also notice that when you eat here, the alternative diets like vegetarian, vegan, or gluten-free are a big feature. Life University wants students to know that no matter your diet, they've thought about you. Oh, and don't forget the Life U shop. It's just right over here in the back corner of Socrates. Here you'll find anything and everything Life U, from t-shirts, hats, and jackets to all kinds of Running Eagles accessories. Now we're in the Center for Graduate and Undergraduate Studies, or as students like to call it, CGUS. As I said in the beginning, Life might historically be known for chiropractic, but this university is rapidly changing that. Nowhere is this more evident than CGUS. This building is home to a diverse selection of undergraduate programs that range from human ecology to dietetics. There's also a fantastic offering of graduate programs in areas like sport health science, nutrition, and positive psychology, just to name a few. So we're here at CGUS and we're about to go into the brand new Learning Center to talk to Professor Farmer to learn more about all the different programs offered here. Can you tell future students a little bit about yourself and what you do here at Life University?
I teach English courses and also run the Writing Center, which is upstairs here in the Academic Learning Center.
One thing we've been talking about in this series is that Life University has grown to be more than chiropractic.
Traditionally, Life University has been known as a chiropractic school, but we've expanded our degree options so students can pursue any number of careers that they choose.
So we're in a building called the Center of Graduate and Undergraduate Studies. What programs are offered here?
We have the Division of Liberal Studies, which offers a degree in Business Administration and Interdisciplinary Studies degree. There is the Division of Social Sciences that has a master's degree in Positive Psychology and bachelor's degrees in Psychology, Biopsych, and Human Ecology. And there's the Division of Natural Sciences that has a bachelor's degree in biology. And then there's the Division of Sports Health Sciences that has a master's degree in clinical nutrition and a master's in sports health science. And that has 5 tracks: culinary nutrition, dietetics, health coaching, nutrition.
So that's a lot. There's a lot going on in this building.
More than chiropractic.
Yes, awesome. So you mentioned about the Academic Learning Center, which is where we're in right now. It looks like there's fresh paint. Can you tell us about what the plans are for this area?
Well, next door is my writing lab where students come for assistance with any sort of tutoring they need with essays, research papers. It could be a resume, it could be cover letters, it could be applications for scholarships. And the other rooms are used for our PAL system, which is the peer-assisted learning strategies. So students can come get help with their classes from other students who've been through those classes before.
Cool. So as if there isn't enough going on here, I saw some labs down the hallway. Can you talk about those labs?
We have a biology lab, and a chemistry lab, and an anatomology lab. And so used to, we'd bring in real cadavers for students to do their studies, their experiments, dissections. So we replaced those because of the chemical concerns with these 8 virtual anatomology labs. So they have virtual cadavers instead of dealing with the real thing.
So using technology to make learning easier.
You got it. And safe because it's without the chemicals.
Yes, and safer. So talking about technology, so you have the anatomology labs. What other types of new technology is Life University offering students?
Well, the biology students are working with CRISPR technology, and it's this idea of the technology that allows them to isolate a piece of DNA. They can alter the DNA, they can turn the DNA on and off. Right now it's used for research, but in the future it might be used to prevent or treat diseases.
What is one thing you would like students to know about the culture here at Life University?
I'd want them to know that they're surrounded by world-class, award-winning professors who are giving it their all in front of the classroom each day. And they can walk by their offices and see their doors open and know that they're always welcome for questions, conversations, or concerns.
Thank you so much. It's good to see you again, and I'll see you around. We're at Life University's Center for Health and Optimum Performance, or CHOP. This facility is the university's public-facing community health clinic. Students come here every day to be mentored by faculty, doctors, and clinicians, and thousands of patients from the surrounding community come here to find their path to total wellness. And we're going to meet Dr. Tomasello to learn more about the clinic. Tell me more a little bit about CHOP. What does it stand for? What do you do there?
CHOP stands for the Center for Health and Optimum Performance. What we do here is we deliver chiropractic care to our patients, trying to raise their health up to their optimum levels. Our primary service here is chiropractic care. We also deliver radiological services and functional rehabilitation services.
Okay, so when we talk about the patients, who can have access to these services?
Well, this clinic is actually our public clinic. We can see patients from the public who come in and access our care here. We also see people from on campus. That includes our students, our staff, and our faculty.
Okay, that's awesome. So the community can come here and get these services as well as students. So let's talk about the students a little bit. What can they expect when they come to study here at Life University? When can they start working alongside doctors here at CHOP?
Our students begin the clinical experience in this center in their 3rd year of chiropractic education. When they come here, they'll work alongside of us, delivering the full spectrum of all the chiropractic care, from the analysis of the patient, delivering the chiropractic services, the hands-on care to the patients, and we also work on managing cases together.
So you're saying that the students get to meet with real patients alongside doctors?
Yes, this is the point in their education where the rubber meets the road, where the students actually come into our clinic. They're mentored by us to deliver the chiropractic care to the patients, where they actually begin putting their hands on patients and mentored through that process by us.
That's really good to know. Well, thank you for your time, Dr. Tomasello, and I really appreciate you telling us a little bit more about Life University.
All right, thank you.
This is the Commons. It's the first-year student residence hall. The Commons is the newest residence hall at Life University. It's got amazing dorm-style living spaces, private study rooms, community areas, a dining hall, and even a 2-story slide. I'm not kidding. There's a slide right here. I'm waiting for an RA named Javier.
Here I am. Okay.
He's here. Told you, the slide. Can you tell me a little bit more about university housing?
So we have 2 kinds of housing here. We have the Commons and we have the LVR. And the Commons is mainly for the undergraduate first-year students, and the LVR is mainly for the master's and DC program students.
So I've heard about LVR, but can you tell me what LVR stands for?
That stands for Life Village Retreat. And that's just a fancy way of saying a bigger, better apartment.
Okay, cool. But I've also heard that the Commons and LVR, they're two separate housing, but which one is newer?
The Commons is actually newer. It was built about 3 years ago, and everything here from the dorms to the common areas and the study rooms are all brand new, and they're amazing.
So what kind of amenities can we expect to see at the Commons?
You can expect to see the slide. That's one of my favorite amenities here. We also have study rooms. We have the Lyceum Dining Hall, and the Lyceum Dining Hall is very nice because there's a wide variety of food to choose from. We have our deli bar, we have our salad bar, we have a hometown cook bar, we have a grill, desserts. It's just a great place to meet people, and if you ever need anything, there's always someone here that can help you, you know.
So you're going to be well fed, so you have a lot of energy for all the sports that you do.
Oh yes, definitely.
So what's one thing you want students to know about university housing?
I want students to know that this is a safe place to be. There's a lot of resources here, and also it's a tight-knit community, so they don't have to feel like they're alone. If anything's going on in their life, they can always reach out to RAs, to the RLC. There's plenty of people here that just want to see everyone succeed.
We're here at the nutrition department, and we're about to meet with Dr. D, and we're going to learn more about what courses they offer here at Life University. Hi, Dr. D. How's it going?
Good. How are you today?
Good, thank you. Well, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time to talk with me today.
Sure.
But can you tell me a little bit more about yourself and what you do here so we can tell the students?
Absolutely. Yes, so I am in the nutrition department. I'm an associate professor. We have graduate and undergraduate degree programs, and I teach in both of them.
What are we making here in their kitchen right now?
Well, right now I'm prepping some stock. We use homemade stock for as much as we can, and so I'm prepping this for a class that we're teaching tomorrow. It's called Basic Food Prep.
Can you tell me more about the kitchens behind us?
Yes, absolutely. So this is our demo kitchen, which we use for demonstration or for prep like this. And in the back we have 6 stations that have different, they have electric ranges, they have gas ranges. We have all the different kitchen equipment you could need, and it really gives the students the opportunity to work with different heating elements and different pieces of equipment so they can get the full range of what they might encounter if they were working in a restaurant or if they were helping a client in their house.
Oh, wow. And so what courses would students be able to take here at Life University?
Okay, well, we have 3 undergraduate degree programs, nutrition, dietetics, and culinary nutrition, and we have a master's degree, and all of those degree programs do have courses that are in the lab classes. We call them food labs. So we have like food science, we have basic food prep, as I mentioned, and actually basic food prep is open to anyone throughout the university, not just our students. Anything that you would find in a culinary program, only it's more applied for the culinary nutrition point of view.
How does the nutrition program fit into the mission of Life University?
We try to use food for health and healing. So if, for example, in the class herbs, spices, and essential oils, that's taught at the undergrad as well as the graduate level. So we look at what are the phytonutrients that are found in all the different fruits and vegetables and herbs and spices, and how you could use that to promote health, how you could use that therapeutically to treat disease, and so how you really could optimize a person's health.
What kind of jobs will people get once they graduate with the degrees?
Sure. So we have the undergraduate degree in nutrition is just like getting a degree in biology or chemistry or science. Many of those students go on into our DC program. Then we have the culinary nutrition, which has a wide variety of applications. Food and health writing. We have a student who owns 2 restaurants, a coffee company, another student who went into product development and created a savory granola bar versus a sweet one.
Pretty much the world is their oyster after they graduate.
When it comes to food-related careers, absolutely, yes.
We've made it to the CGUS Plaza. It's another one of Life's fantastic outdoor spaces. CGUS Plaza is located right between CGUS and the Learning Resource Center, or LRC. There are picnic tables, the Lasting Purpose Pool, and the Krantz Rose Garden. It's the perfect spot to take a break during your day. You might not believe this, but we are still on Life University's campus. That's right, life really is full of surprises. But for real, I wanted to make sure I showed you a couple of campus hidden gems. The first is the system of wooded trails. There are actually more than 3 miles of these trails on Life University's campus. Take a walk or run if you're into that kind of thing and feel like you're escaping the city. And then the second hidden gem is something you wouldn't believe if I wasn't here showing you. It's a 100% historically accurate 19th century village. I mean, look how wild this is. There are cabins, barns, all nestled next to this waterfall. It's easily one of the most beautiful spots on campus. This is the Life University Fitness Center, and you can really see Life University's commitment to health and wellness here. In fact, this place was just recently renovated in 2020 and they pulled out all the stops. Students who work out here have access to state-of-the-art equipment no matter their fitness level. There are also fitness classes and personal training led by certified athletic trainers. There's a CrossFit rig if that's your thing, Olympic-style lifting stations, and a lovely aerobic studio for that wind-down yoga sesh. Welcome to the Ian Grasham Treehouse, or just a treehouse for short. It's one of the more popular outdoor hangout spots at Life University because of this deck that overlooks the lake. I can just picture myself out here on a cool fall afternoon, relaxing in one of these comfy chairs, reading a good book, and listening to the birds sing. Inside the treehouse, you'll find the Students' Activity Center. That means it's the go-to place for finding out about all the exciting events happening on campus. Welcome to Lupo Family Field, home to Life University's men's and women's soccer, lacrosse, and national championship winning men's and women's rugby programs. The historical and sustained success these programs have experienced translates to an electric atmosphere on the pitch. Trust me, you don't want to miss a chance to catch a match here.
So our vision is to be a leading institution in performance and meaningful student-athlete experience. And what that means is that we truly believe that we can identify talent and identify potential. And we have the leadership and coaching skills to be able to accomplish some really meaningful athletic and academic goals, but also to make the experience meaningful for the student-athlete, knowing that their college experience is so much more than just athletics. And so we're here to bring that out and to enhance that for them as well.
Okay. Well, what differentiates Life University athletics from other peer institutions?
So just that. I think a lot of peer institutions, especially of our size, they're limited in their capacities and their breadth in what they offer their student athletes. And not only do we have great facilities, great coaching, great support resources, but we really dig into the pieces of their college experience that make it special. So providing mental health counseling, performance nutrition, sports chiropractic. Those sort of experiences aren't common for schools our size, and we really think we do that well, and that's what differentiates ourselves. And REP stands for Running Eagles Performance Center. And so there's multiple areas in this. First and foremost, up the front, you see Strength and Conditioning Center and brand new equipment. So most of our student athletes will get to work out of there. This is where they condition and get ready for their seasons and make sure they're in great physical shape. On the side, we have a wrestling room, 2.5 mats, and we're really proud of our men's and women's wrestling program, and to finally give them a dedicated space for them to train is really special to us. We have 4 locker rooms, we have athletic care, sports chiropractic, and then we have some offices in there. So it's been a really great space for us, and it really helps the student athlete in their quality of experience.
Wow, so how many teams are competing for Life University?
We have 23 teams. We have 11 men's teams, we have 11 women's teams, and we have 1 co-ed team. And the special thing about when we had strategy into what sports that we're adding, we really believe that all of our teams can end in a championship experience. And so we're really proud of that.
Great. So tell me more about this field right here, the one we're standing behind.
Lupo Family Field, near and dear to our hearts. This was the first major project when we started growing our athletics department several years ago. Generous donation from Dr. Joe Lupo, but This is where we compete. We have another field where we train and it's kind of a spillover, but this is home to our men's and women's rugby programs, our men's and women's lacrosse programs, our men's and women's soccer programs, and flag football. And so this is it, and this is where our fans can enjoy watching our student athletes.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing.
It's gorgeous.
Yes, it is. It's really pretty. And what about the upper field? Where can we find that?
So the upper field is just a few steps over there, and that's why, you know, the facility planning really played out well for our student athletes to be able to, you know, go from their locker room to weights to the field or practice field, the tracks up there. It's really a beautiful setup. And up at our upper field, we have brand new resurfaced track for our men's and women's track teams. And then again, it's a spillover field for practices when there's conflicts.
So a lot of people know Life University as a school for chiropractic, right? But what they don't know is that it also has a culture of winning championships. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, and I'm glad you asked. Just last year alone, Life University won 12 national championships of either individual or team effort. And that stat is just, you know, mind-staggering. And we're so proud of the institution's accomplishments, but, you know, really it's about the student athlete and what they put into their training every day to be able to perform. And so, you know, while Life University is known for their rugby programs, what we're most proud of is that we've modeled a lot of our new teams from what rugby has been and what rugby continues to be, and we've put that into our other teams. And now we're seeing national championships in wrestling and track and field, and we hope that for all of our student athletes.
Well, that wraps up our time here at Life University. If you want more information, you can go online to check out life.edu, and we'll see you on campus.